China DA, the Russia DA, then the Advantage counterplan,
Alright.
H-1B's counterplan,
Okay.
all these DA.
Can we just flow in through the third
Right. I'm sure I confused myself. I need a second breath. Scratch the chronic. You scratch the chronic competitiveness, correct?
You looking for it?
Okay, I'm up. I just was buried in my politics answer. Yeah.
One sec.
That's how I was going to start my speech.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Alright,
That's gotta be awful.
we're good?
Yep, whenever you're ready.
Salt Smith, they say too high, but it's not too high, or come on, skates better than the status quo, no way, no fish wrist head. Change investment, change quality, and militants, and put up to man, which we will come. Now that is your next target, because even if they fail, there will be enough to generate jobs, to generate innovation, and warring. This all our advantages, the energy, we can debate this in the impact group, and or hybrid in this case, whatever warming going to happen, because ice caps, 100 permafrost, will begin melting, when it was released methane gas, trigger our impacts. It's also because extinction warming means we can't grow food species, we'll go extinct the earth, and happy, we also conceded equal scenario, which means there will be massive wars, which will go nuclear, and also it would be runaway, that's above, they say, go to jobs, they say, there's no way better time, they would deliberately manipulate the disease, which means they would spread and cause extinction of the debate. They have a stupid interpretation. There's two parts of the resolution. You will have to be one of them, otherwise you can always lose the pit and also plan to expansion, expand the potential to eliminate. Clear. That's required by the EBV. Counter interpretation. So you just have to expand. The topical expansion is expansion for worker visas to make one of the meta visa categories available to previously excluded group of workers. That's what the plan does. Also for 9 visas, especially for national visas, people know where the double says. The further the U.S. issued 2,000 visas for entrepreneurs and just prefers limits ground. We all ask that new people get visas include after simply take away the existing benefit eligibility issues and negative limits to generic visa starter, which comes from actual legislation which based about plans, literature, and solid voting issues, no abuse. We have some TF get in. Good is good enough. Our interpretation to price equal limits of fair ground to satisfy the purpose of voter best interpretation business margin difference limits ground or subjective to our way back to the numbers you just had. Increase of the plan is small relative to status quo, 90,000. Drop the hook by the immigration orders and future people start with the physical and kind of the mental shoot just to the famous and there's tons of immigration status quo, which part of triggers your impact also permanent states and more immigrants better because they would be able to innovate and come up with alternative energy solutions, and since they have created greener lifestyles, it would be better if they go to China instead. We have per country quotas, which means no immigrants come too much from one place, which means you don't have none of this, and also your Russian links, like your China linked, and the plan is a boom for sending countries remittance, knowledge flows, and education migration. This country go to 10. So migration would be funded today, migrating from substance to potential benefits, working with some country, triple respect for remittance, social fails, no strings, start code, support, house, support, money skills, and I think migrants outweigh the negative effects, good education skills, and open chance to migrate across poverty, young people work hard, and trade ties and investments, access to immigrants, and American public service transfers to the U.S. economy, the students reduce the first economic culture, working new jobs, and put in close, but it's not have this, but Roman trade with the whole country, scientific get new jobs, and brought in the massive empirical studies confirm our link terms prefer their links are trivial commander 2, and range of debate test using cross-section data for demonstrates probably the integration boost capital formation for countries that includes growth philosophy, they also decompose the philosophy, just dispel with 1.01%, and no risk of the economic downturn causing instability or political change in China times 25. Politically illegal in the United States, the proposal of referring to political space to go back to the political postal space, which is limited to 4% and 2000 government to the worst side, the government nervous, but trying regimes to be, you know, acknowledge that democracy regimes country and political cases and having the support of the Communist Party for the future side up with the party, even if it's very bad downturn. Russia. The Russian League is way too good that if any immigrants go anywhere to Russia, which means you're China to say that you don't have a China to sell, so Russian VCs and that only do the rest of 10. Russia's so global, this being set up trying private general funds to take that base over respected to Norris project financial problems going on. The back players which to have infrastructure means we can such a thought base research commercial design and Silicon Valley is very fast. Russian government involved pretty systems has been clear to students close money to foreign investment, Russian research into social networks with nations to concern and Russian brain drain can't be reversed. People don't want to go there, so the 10 with Russian tech professionals drive modernization innovation. Our foreigners willing to Russia on that survey, it's only 7% respondents would agree. Survey, but Russia in 32nd place in the world market with 35 potential work destinations and Russian economic collapse is a period with no time to take better measures to pay mid. Well, everyone thinks that the struggle price of oil is just the lasting luxury of Soviet economic collapse also across public turns. Permutation do both. Permutation do all combinations of planks and spinning of the planks and spinning on alternative energy sparks huge controversies in Congress, both the right and left opposed election. Increase the federal support for clean energy and president alternative opportunity. Smart reach reaction crimes that are concerned for the post term hard with the position for spinning media ways. The new Congress also considered Vanderbilt BN anything that could drastically or possibly be hugely controversial in Congress. The oil lobby wasn't like a cattle very much. And government investment is too slow. Environment bureaucracy and entrepreneurs to drive alternative initiatives tonight. Government's not letting short-term justice keep moving funds being distributed to the some theory this preference has more than last purchase but reality must pass Congress offers the best company. They have promise bureaucracy instead of prove these questions and afford away. Like tech companies may feel like they're also government can't pick winners, which means you not sure if your tech will apply, but estimates will solve this. Also, prizes linked to their politics and that benefit. They're huge inertia. Watch post 10. Because our full purpose of better skin asking different type of questions. Kids, lots of people find this video. Don't understand what you have to give. People you don't know what digital government faithful inertia means. We see how much they will raise prices and the capital can't concentrate knowledge of the plan ensures that it's off any of our advantages. 7. Federal party funding is global innovation rather than along with the benefit of reference which because these ventures go into large amounts of special fish capital high level advantages to build regions. That's not going to be expected to capture specific federal knowledge training. A lot of people literally from the highly connected with the city and nations support the first class activities. There's much reduced venture capital enable networks that are difficult to copy can take decades to evolve. Also, tax credits don't solve the fund to old projects and yield zero results. Plus, 10 our tax credit becomes their favorites in back of the tax credits are you don't encourage you to produce to do the increase of injury science to programs to turn the bit of obsolete journey bunch don't do to it because it's one of the leading R&D and some traditional readiness from where value to transfer request. Basic ambition to produce to develop ambition especially also across by all of our immigrants keywords I'll explain those in the next counterplay but self-employment systems also fails. Most 95 well, self-employment is not a career belonging OSD and gets to the eligible. Direct unions are complete problems and spread events starting with women. If you guys are less planning to participate in self-opportunity, self-employment system, and employment have modest business startups because of the ability for small business today. 5, economic returns in. Prices spark a fury of lobbying and inevitably fail. Government will corrupt the process. I intend the problem with security, energy, benefits, typically more government part within those. There's no hundred real scheme, there's an opportunity to bigger the price, more of you able to see the selection community should get a venture one way or the other. But there's lobbying, excluding special troops barriers. Entities and bills, good principles, selection is winner in. Their Kaufman Foundation evidence goes after research fails without an entrepreneur's visa linked in. National policy democratic content plus direct to digital research someone to there must be entrepreneurial sports performance with young federal sport and university research for more money to the national support making fire and also the intellectual quality from short term plus innovation coming out from such a final to 60 business projects service new forms or for breakthrough innovations immigrants to sports amount of startups changes through research president and office new startup visa and next counterpoint. Permutation do both. Permutation do the capital less the same amount of people. It's not functionally competitive. Also, multiple conditionality. This funding issue makes make movement target creates time excuse and forces it to argue against ourselves. Circular shallow debate on one conditional advocacy solves our offense and it doesn't solve warming our hermit evidence case. We need to concentrate knowledge that is abroad now. If you don't let people that are abroad come over, it means we can't solve these clusters of innovation. Also, doesn't solve the rest of the debate because it's for the same reason people are not coming here in the first place. They're not even coming to school here anymore because they don't have an entrepreneurs. Because you don't solve this. Also. Permutation do both. It solves net benefits. It creates two options. Immigrants will choose the least restrictive path, and we can't really solve high-tech innovation. Solve high-tech innovations and have an investment requirement. Well, because all the job creation makes the game system. We should have people investment requirements and actually leads to filter up the magic to integrate research future capital to make sure these workers are holding. You can invest in any USs can be doing VCs. A good investment. A good example is many and fraud. Fell 9. The biggest issue for camera is creating efficient parents being a baby system. They're appropriate pressure with parents needs to test validators. Business therapy. Smaller VC or range limited chance anyway. Good focus. This purpose VC needs to have minimum amount of capital commitment and the H1B is ineffective. Because bureaucracy and national caps mentioned on HB best bureaucrats to live regulation for workers in America. And then you can make better plan plus 2000 immigrants for country origin needs is extraordinary for attractive professionals still school like India, China, and the more employer abuse and lack of green card. I'll tend out of the HB design to improve America's benefit smart innovation center for that. We'll need to make these green cards with the HB much certain for electrical reasons to control as they hit causing interesting eventually because they get one thing on this, which is a lot of things to give to make it easier for foreign born entrepreneurs with financial interest to immigrate to the US. Obviously, links to politics because you do the vast majority of the VC Congress want to the station you have to push a bill through still. And also, you mess with H1Bs, which, by the way, is probably the most unpopular visa ever in politics. You can see the CIR debates are happening now, which means the late document means this will never pass, and all the triggers the leak. Also, this has not intrinsic logical claim to cause positive to complain about backlash against the and foreign debts are relevant as long as the U.S. keeps innovating, verifying the U.S. press on debt and deficits. Well, fueled by government pleasantly low savings, for the GDP problems of the U.S. hedges, experience leading innovation, new tech, apply for more campus streets, continue to culture within the global market, city risk. U.S. financial really built on one of those things, there are dollar residents, streets, well, let's grow the U.S. standard, really matter about the U.S. world, and won't solve the deficit spending and offsetting due by 923. Uniform sort of things response to additional revenues, but the result of tax promotion quality experts still not lower. Congress always spends the tax revenue individuals suggested to pay for minimum tax liability for student tax bill working less changing compensation including every tax reduction provision tax and also our jobs. Advantage probably solve this enough to boost the economy and Republicans will filibuster the lame duck special tax cuts 393 with Taxes didn't need to ever vote in that session. Find this one down here that you'll be like, Phil was not officially like that because reading the final so vote majority and it won't pass now. We're percent for. Then later, so start telling me that the sure Congress get around 6 tax when they're been. In actually, you should actually remain without the care to join them later, so she can. Winners win or some one to privacy get the free trust the prosperity comes with so she good because people with first people with there's a new winner. Well, make sure when you show the type of the act is winners win. The proposition of average species to make their health career. There are share things to apply. Everyone loves start pieces of right test start pieces principally, but it's over 7 to be giving our speech to special because with the previous knowledge the start piece the most exciting blades so she'll simply do the which the breath forward the hundreds feature active the process got the teacher career looking managers start piece rather than the new build reality with you than using for the category rather than asking to build it's hard to mention change we're good at posting build cost no money and Econ Climate Clause War 2091 that we watch the demonstration of the nurse compensation plus get on time some of the people get forward with the research from military forces last year's maybe all the students for care jobs project caps and falling versus spot no paramount square not technically was to make we're holding insurance for the locate cause safety really going to with the temperature which is the destroy basically my current version is very not great.
All right, 3 arguments, conditionality, other voting issues. No. Okay. Let's talk about your. You say that the only people that can solve for warming is if we get people from other countries to come to the U.S. Why does the U.S. need to be the laboratory for green technology? Why can't China or Russia use their high-tech?
2 arguments. One is the thing you just said. There's no clusters of people sharing alternative energy information now. So we need to cluster them into the United States. They all come here, not like Russia. Second is that
like why does it happen in the U.S.? It seems like
that's our Roberts evidence says that the U.S. is a place where old energy companies can dump all their technology and remain profitable because we're also the #1 contributor of CO2. We need to be a leader and spark.
So the modeling argument is the other one. Okay.
And there's an IP restriction.
Yeah. Also, if it's innovated elsewhere, countries have IPR restrictions. They don't share that technology.
Okay. Permutation from the H-1B counterplan.
Yeah, I said do both twice. Sorry, do both and do the counterplan.
Do both and do the counterplan.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I explained do both as providing 2 options.
Sure. Why do we need new immigrants to be the startup people? Like, why can't we use different people that are already here to do investment? Do you have any evidence saying that people that are already here that are H-1B workers who are high school and have a lot of money and probably can be eligible for startup visas? Why can't they do it? Why do we need new people? I guess.
Right, because the best innovation and ideas are not in the country right now. People aren't coming to our universities; they're coming through H-1Bs.
Well, they are, but they're coming through H-1Bs. So why not use those people that are already here?
I read 2 cards about the H-1B specifically. It says like there are caps on how many people from each country can come, and it's something. I didn't read that evidence, but
you didn't read it.
I did. I need to read it again.
Oh, I meant taken away from me. Okay, so there's sort of a caps argument, and then
there's two H-1Bs. And also H-1B people are tied to their employers.
But people who wanted to start businesses didn't come here in the H-1B program
To start a business.
Okay, so
they're
they don't
tied,
want to do it.
They're tied to their employer. They can't venture off and start a new company.
Okay. On the advantage counterplan, you make a bunch of arguments about why the counterplan can't result in good, clean tech. Seeing as that in the cross-section of the 1AC, you're unable to describe what good, clean tech would be, why does the plan ensure that the tech that's a result of it will be beneficial or useful?
Because I read a piece of evidence that says when the government picks winners, or when it sets things like prizes or alternative energy funding, everyone lobbies to get their thing more, get legislative advantages for their thing, and so it creates artificial divides in the market.
I mean, that seems like it happens with the plan, too, that the new startups will also compete for government funding.
They don't get funded by the government, they get funded by venture capitalists or private people who
also lobby.
Who can vet what these
so private people can vet.
The market's awesome, like government picking winners is not. Like ethanol probably proves this argument. Even if you have